Hello, this is my first video, or second video. We are continuing the story on Giga Chad. He's a dwarf warrior. Let's go. At the moment, I chose Lone Wolf, so I can play really good in the solo adventure. Later on, I'll have options to choose haulers. I'm probably going to be picking healer or something in that category. Alright. Now I just gotta remember how to rotate the camera. Oh, that's all. It's been a while. Let's play this. Nothing there. Let's get this out of the way.
When animals die, freight or food?
Alright. Let's see if we can talk to this goat over here.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you
That was a
balefully,
sheep, not
her
a goat.
rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
The fuck? Can I kill this thing? Oh yeah. That's a fucking kicking me. Damn fucking sheep. Did he curse at me? Wow. He cursed at me. That's hilarious. Wait, why don't I have any swords? I mean, it makes sense. I am a prisoner. First thing we can do is try to find a, guess we gotta like find like a key. Is there anything in here? Oh,
Did you expect a needle?
no, not really. Expected hay or a key. Oh, maybe it's in the basement. Ah, there it is. There we go. Puzzle solved. Alright. Right there. And then I'll go to the barrel. I mean, it's better than nothing. I'd rather have a two-handed like hammer or something. Alright, first of all, we're gonna move this barrel because I do not want to get fired on.
You there. Come here.
There. No, thank you. I did this fight before, and every time I fall, I get barreled. It's annoying as hell. Or fired. So I'm just gonna move out of the way.
Hey. Hey. Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while.
Oh,
You
yeah,
in?
You gonna suck my dick if I take you out of that cage? You better. Yeah, what are you gonna do for me?
Set me free and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Huh? I'm already free. What are you talking about?
Suit yourself.
Yeah,
That
fuck
we're
you.
all in the same boat here. Go ahead and ignore me. But you should know your guess is as good as mine.
Fuck it. Alright, sweet.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then...
is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me? Wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy dwarf? Choose your words carefully.
What are you calling that
My
filthy
fists
door?
ache
You know who
to
I
meet a
am.
new face.
I'm a Giga Chad.
Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. And no way I can trust those fools to deal with any nonsense on their own. Can't leave the prisoner alone, though. He's been nothing but trouble, I hear. If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk.
No, you're not. Shit. Yeah, give me your shit.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
Yeah, you tell me.
The prisoner's buoyant
Ah, freedom. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lad. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak.
Oh, yeah?
them. The halls await.
Yeah, you should speak your prayers, dude. It's about to die. Stop it, What? Come on, I need a fucking sword or something, man.
What would he have to gain by killing me? I need to keep my guard up.
I don't know, man. But you messed with the wrong person, to tell you that. Can't stop Giga Chad. Alright. Neil. Oh yeah, should there be like a sleeping bag here somewhere? I need it if there is. Just a healing potion. As always good. Search the box. There. I guess I can just attack it. Is that our sleeping bag? No. Of course, we'll know a sleeping bag around here somewhere. Ooh, should probably go pick that up.
Solution was it?
Yeah, I'll do that for now. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. Alright. Alright. So, oh, it's a lever here. I'm an idiot. Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh,
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
alright. I could have sworn it's a sleeping bag. Maybe it's upstairs. Yeah, it's probably upstairs. The way up is... Oh yeah. Let's actually work stuff. Well, if I grab that.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
See what's in the drawer over here. Nothing, of course. What's in here? Okay, I'll pick it up for you. What's this?
Empty.
I guess I'll talk to this lady over here.
Why, you're looking... There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Hey,
In fact, you seemed quite
I mean, you're the one that's a bitch.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Okay.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Yeah, I gotta do this one. Yeah.
Are you seriously?
Yeah,
This is a ship.
I don't know what a ship
It
is.
floats
What is it
on
like?
water. It is a vessel that allows us to travel the sea.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon
She
gather
Bill
your
Cosby.
wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime,
Wow.
all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to sauce. For good.
to this room. Or was he already here?
Nah, she doesn't even know.
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
Oh, let's check this out. Murder. Guess I'll talk to her.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source.
His own
We'll
source.
find out who did this.
She looks up at you with...
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Yeah, maybe I can.
Not with that collar on you, Aunt. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Yeah, I ain't no
A
snitch.
dwarf of principle. I get it. Wonder how you'll feel when whoever did this does it again. You let me know if you...
Maybe I was the killer after all. Oh, there's the bedroll. Wait, no.
I forgot how to think.
Yeah,
I
there.
did.
Do that. It's for healing.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle on it? I'm trying to concentrate.
don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Ooh, I gotta get all that beer.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut
How
up?
dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Keep it on. Keep this on.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Rishi key. Ooh, what's in here? Ooh, give me all that beer. Mashed potato gives me +2 strength. For real? Yeah. Give me all them potatoes. I'll read it.
Bolt's trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot that kid. It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if
Hey,
you
how do I
keep
put away
carrying
my
on.
weapons?
Perhaps you're one of us will our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
What? Oh, that's how.
You think me mad?
Mad?
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Suck my cock.
I need her anyway.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden...
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Yeah, boy. Who call him boy?
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a boy to me. Listen if you're interested. Or get gone if you aren't.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
His eyes snap open. He looks at you.
Murder? Ah, that's what they were going on and on about. I wouldn't know anything about it. I kill a man. He knows who done it. His daddy knows who done it. And the mayor knows who done it too.
His eyes flutter shut, and he assumes his position of repose once more.
Whether they catch me is another matter. But I ain't one to hide my accomplishments. The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rot and Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like the wolves of
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
that isn't anger.
He cocks his ear to the other side, then
Anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your foot.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. It's the wheel, the wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful
I
idiot?
thought you
Squeaks
were
whenever the
fart for there
helmsman
for a
jerks it
second. That'd be
clockwise,
hilarious.
which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
That's enough.
Yeah, why are you so excited?
No, indeed, boy.
Never thought you'd
But
end up a
that
prison.
ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes will...
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here,
So talk
we'll
to
stay
me.
away from the Magisters, bro.
Okay. Fuck you.
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See
The lizard looks you up and down. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
My, we are fierce, aren't we?
Get your hands off of me.
Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this.
Yeah.
Can you cook? Oh, goodness, no. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Goodness gracious me, what a bore. Off with you.
Yeah, fuck
Right,
you.
I'll
I ain't
tell
gonna
you
be
if
your
you can
slave.
keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform.
Sorry you're upset, sir. But we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Listen, fucking granny
Yes,
up
I
here.
did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad.
Yeah, crazy old goat.
You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
You know what? Yeah, I want me some gilf. Let's go.
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part solo.
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Whoa.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Oh, of course. Okay, Karen.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Well, shit. So we've got an angry can on our hands, guys.
What's happened?
I just got a bat. Oh, yes, a sword. Gimme, gimme. It's better than nothing. You okay, Darby?
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. God damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick! Straight guards! Something's pounding on the hull! That doesn't bode well. Onward to the...
Children and dwarfs first. The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes.
Said there were other people down there.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
You coward.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear? Eggs won't be big mouth.
Need all the eggs.
You can walk. Get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Find Woken!
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
I thought void broken was supposed to be scary. Let the games begin.
Why am I holding the sword like that? Why do I have the blade in my hands and not the sword? No. My character is.
I've faced worse.
Giga Chad. So the brightest person.
They who are about to triumph.
Let's head above deck, man.
I don't need no guts.
I hear something.
Had to open your big mouth.
Sounds like she needs
Wait!
help.
We need to wait!
What happened?
Gods!
What's that? Oh my god! Oh. Kraken. Oh, it doesn't sound like a kraken. What is
I have plans for you, child. Right.
I guess. Okay, thank you.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
It's like you live there.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor?
Alright, guys.
Seen
I think I'm
someone.
going to end it here.
Something wanted me alive.
Next time, we'll continue the journey towards the beach, into the beach.